The Beast. That other movie where he was Jesus Christ. Crime to Christ. Majid Michel was always a creep and a madman in almost all his movies. And in this movie I'm about to show you, brother man, listen, you already know it's going to be good. The movie is called Who Loves Me, and let me tell you something, I do not think there is a movie worse than this one. I don't think it's possible to make one. Let's go right into it. So Appiah plays a girl called Chantal, who is a young and successful woman who has everything going for her in life, as you can see in this scene where she prances and dances around to Spanish guitar music while showing us a little bit of what is beneath her beautiful. You can only dance like this in the morning if you didn't have to negotiate for 45 minutes before buying your clothes. If you have to bend down in any way to pick your clothes, you are not dancing like this in the morning because you have to rush to work so that you can have more money to bend down and pick more clothes. But there's one sad thing about Chantal in this movie. She has slight dementia for a young woman.
Every single morning you have to ask me the same question. When your makeup artist's job is to make you look beautiful.
Grandma, because you know I do not look at the mirror anymore.
Oh, don't be silly.
I'm afraid of what I'll see.
So, come on, were you looking at the wall in this scene? What were you looking at? Or did you forget after a few minutes because of your condition? So why did you wear the heel? Why did you wear the heel in the first place? These are the stairs she walked down before she got outside. Okay, look at those stairs. These stairs are not easy to climb. I don't even know why they exist. You wore the heel down those dangerous stairs, but this small one is where you draw the line. So now we meet Majid Michel, and as usual in all his movies, he's kind of sick in the head. I'm sorry, not kind of, he's completely sick in the head. So in this movie, he's an artist, you know, the classic stereotype artist who doesn't take care of themselves. They don't shave their beard, probably because he doesn't have enough money to buy the equipment to shave his beard. He sees Appiah, he falls in love right there, draws a picture of her, sends it to her, and then leaves. It was love and madness at first sight. She's only crying because it's a movie and she has to make it dramatic. Let's be honest, the picture doesn't even look like her like that. Let's just look at it, okay? Shout out to whoever drew it, it's a nice drawing, but it doesn't look like Appiah, okay? Unless Majid himself drew it, then it will make sense. I don't know if Majid can draw or not. Shout out to the guy who does it in the Chosky. That guy is dope, that guy does it well. Now Majid leaves Appiah at the hotel, but Appiah never leaves him. And I don't know why we thought this was romantic at the time, but some of the stuff you're about to see is the most psychotic shit in movie history. Now Appiah, Chantal has a breakdown in a meeting while shouting at the people and trying to downsize the company. I'm assuming she was cursed by the people she was about to fire, but there's no way of knowing whether that is true or not. So at the hospital, she meets Kalsum Sinari when she had become thick. And over here is where we meet the real star of the movie, and it is somebody you know, but you'll be very shocked to see.
She does not have enough money to buy her complete drugs, and yet she was still complaining.
And that gives you the right to insult someone old enough to be your mother because she complains? I must report this to Dr. Alfred at once.
No, my child. Please don't take any further actions on her on my account. Your reprimand on her is enough to restore my pride.
The dialogue, the exhausting dialogue in these movies that had many big English words just because.
Your reprimand on her is enough to restore my pride.
What is this? Is this like Britain in the 1800s? Like in that scene where she has the breakdown where the juju hits her, she says this:
say nothing and watch this small girl run this company down to its slaughter.
With due respect, sir, this small girl should go get me put it.
As you derogatorily put it, why is that there? Why do you have to say that? I'm sorry, I will never let this thing go. In every single movie, if this happens, I will keep talking about it. So Chantal pays for her drugs, and we hear another long speech from Kalsum Sinari about boobs and some other things, I don't know.
A child who has the blessing from the mother's breast will never be cursed.
So now we go back to Majid. He's called David in this movie, by the way, and guess what he's doing?
David, you've left your food untouched for the second time today.
Look, Mom. Isn't she beautiful?
I told you, she never left him, and yes, Kalsum Sinari is his mom.
I hope you're going to be well paid for this.
No, Mom, this is for my personal use.
What kind of personal use, my brother? What are you using the pictures for? What are you using them for?
I just enjoy painting here, Mom. I'm sure after this one, I'll make 1,000 more.
1,000 more?
1,000 more,
Are
Mom.
you going to take them to her?
No. for my passion.
That would be insanity.
Oh, ma'am, no. More of a obsession than insanity.
Is that supposed to make it better? Is obsession better than insanity? You realize none of them use any healthy words in this conversation.
Obsession is like heroin.
I would argue, madam, that your son is probably already on heroin. That would be more believable. Because he doesn't just keep the pictures for himself. No. You are thinking too small. No. This guy is a marketing genius. He's a love evangelist. Ladies, I need to know right now in the comments, if this happened to you, you're driving around town and saw a picture of yourself up, what is your next move?
Right.
If it was America, you would think he's a serial killer who likes to draw his victims before killing them. But because it's Ghana and nobody ever kills anybody over here for any reason, we thought it was romantic. Finally, Chantal and David have a conversation. A very brief conversation. He offered her some food. She didn't eat the food. Things got really
tense now.
And they even had their first kiss very early on in the movie. I was very shocked.
Hey. You look sad. What's going on? Come on, put a smile on your face or something. Don't worry, I just forcing me to eat, but I'm really not hungry. Maybe you can help me with some chicken, right? Here you go. Come on.
You thought they met physically and kissed like normal people? Did I forget to tell you that it was not like that? Sorry, it's my fault, sorry. But why would you think it was going to be normal? Have you not been paying attention? I've told you, this guy is a creep and he's a weird guy using love as an excuse. Like many characters in movies, and like many people who have learned that in real life from movies, and many girls who think it's okay because they've been watching it. Yes.
No, Mom, you're gonna hurt her. Please, move away from her a bit. Just like that.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Let me slap you again for making Velma. I love Mindy Kaling, but Velma was not nice. In any serious country, this guy would not be walking around freely. He would be in a mental facility by now.
David, I can't bear to see you hurt by any woman, much less someone who doesn't even know you.
Okay, I see. So your real concern is not that he is going mad and he's telling you not to touch a painting like it's a real person, but it's the possibility of him getting hurt by another woman. That's what you're thinking about. I see. I now see where your head is at.
I love you more.
While David's mom has completely lost her priorities, Chantal's grandma also has something equally stupid to say.
4 different billboards with me on it.
Do you have any idea who could have put them up?
That is the thing that is puzzling to me. Because I don't know anyone who could be this extreme.
Well, you could have a secret admirer.
As somebody who has been a secret admirer at least 100 or 200 times, I have never ever thought to have a picture of a girl I am admiring posted in public for everybody to see. At that point, you are not a secret admirer anymore. You are a famously unknown madman, if that makes any sense.
An admirer? At this point of my life.
And you know another thing, if this thing was being done by someone like Segun Arinze or Kofi Ajololo, it wouldn't be like this. The vibe of the movie would be different. It would be about a stalker who is dangerous and the woman should run away from him, and at the end of the movie, he'll be drinking her blood or some shit. But it's because it's Majid Michel, he's light skinned, he's a fine boy, so he's a secret admirer. So at some point, like many young Ghanaian boys back then, excluding me, he saw Jackie Appiah in his dreams. And let's just say the dream was not dry.
David! Wake up. David.
This one I understand. I perfectly understand him. I feel his pain. I would be angry too if I had Jackie Appiah in this position in my dream and you woke me up. I will put you to sleep for life. Dreaming about the girl of your dreams in this position is a wet dream come true. It's like getting a 30-day trial before buying a product, and because it's your own dream, you are guaranteed to enjoy it because you control everything.
Please, I was dreaming. Go. I'll come. Go.
Let me just finish, wait. Almost.
This is is why I sleep alone with a door locked. Okay, it's not because I don't have anybody to sleep with. It's because of this. I don't want people to interrupt my dreams, because last night I was flying in my dream. Imagine someone came to wake me up. Okay, I would have been angry. So one night, by pure coincidence, which was planned by the writers of the movie, they met at some spot in Accra with this beautiful view of the city that looked like there was a partial blackout. And he had just finished drawing for the guy. Looks like he used a white pencil, cause I cannot see anything on that paper. Can you guys see something on the paper? If you can see it, let me know.
Amazing. Looks like a painting, doesn't it?
It looks like a painting of what? A painting of how blind people see in the daytime. A painting of the world before God said, let there be light.
Look at the choice of colors around this area. It's beautiful.
Majid, what color is this? Can you tell me what color you see over here? What did you say? Red? Okay, one more. Let me ask you one more. What color is this? What is? Can you see this? This side. Yes. What did you say? Yellow? Okay, I see the problem you're dealing with over here, because I don't see the colors you are seeing over there. What colors? I've forgotten. They are completely insane, so they're probably seeing different things than what we are seeing. You can tell they just wanted him to say something interesting and out of the ordinary, so that to be nice. But then he ended up saying rubbish, because what are you talking about?
What would you do if all this was given to you? All of this, yours.
Are you talking to me?
It's a valid question, because there's no way to know who this guy's actually talking to. There's no way to know whether he's not actually seeing another person on the right side and talking to them, because you understand, I mean, he did talk to and try to feed a picture before, so...
And you? Who are you? Hey. Are you okay?
And all of a sudden, this guy goes from psychotic obsession to calm and collected. Somehow, he has more control in the presence of the girl than when he was looking at her pictures.
That is my house.
I see. So this is where you live?
Yes.
Would you want me to come in?
Oh, yes, I'd love to, but my mom is asleep right now, so maybe some other time.
This is not the David I know. Your mother is in, and so what? But then after the encounter, Majid David goes into his room to cry.
David!
Why? For what? Did she give him a hand job that blew him away? Looking in the mirror again after she says she does not do that anymore.
But ma'am, Honorable Japan has confirmed and reconfirmed your appointment with him today.
Honorable Japan? Wow, was he calling you to come together so that you guys can make a movie that will make the Ghanaian people more patriotic? Is that what was happening? Because he wants to do it with the musicians. That's his first thing he will do when he becomes president.
What will be the first thing you do as president if you're elected in 2025?
I'll bring all musicians together to let them come out with heroic songs, and we'll organize a concert like We Are the World. R&B, highlights, reggae, gospel, we all come together and play all these songs. Then after that, we'll give it to the media and schools to play for Ghanaians to be patriotic, honest.
You have to give it to him. The man is consistent. This is not a political endorsement, please. I know some people can't stay. Please, I'm not. Please.
It's you.
Excuse me? I'm here to see David.
Please come in. That's her.
You met her?
Yes, she even looks better in person than on all these portraits.
Oh, mommy, but you too. Why are you trying to destroy the soul inside? If you want to say the painting is not nice, just say it. Don't be passing through the corners. Okay, the painting there looks away, mom, but we'll let it slide.
What? Mom, this beauty you're seeing has less than 72 hours to live.
What? 72 what?
Hold on 1 minute. She has only 72 hours to live because she has an enlarged heart. Oh, okay, so that's why he was crying before, because she told him that night. But if she's about to die in only 3 days, then it makes this scene much weirder. You have only 3 days to live and you are thinking about dick? Why isn't she with her family? And also, how is she driving like that with an enlarged heart? So I asked our resident channel doctor, Mr. Sedega, you've heard about him in a couple of other videos, because I wanted to know if this makes medical sense. And according to him, this entire scene is nonsense. With that kind of condition, with only 3 days to live, she'll not be able to breathe well, she'll be in bed, they have to put her, she'll not be able to walk around and do any of that stuff. By the way, Dr. Sedega bakes some nice cake. He bakes the national cake, so follow him on Twitter and buy his cake.
I'm alive, oh baby.
Charlie, enlarged heart, 3 days to live, and you are swimming like that. Ghanaian movie characters have superpowers. That's the only way you can explain it. As a Christian young woman, you have 3 days to live, and you are chopping love with a boy who is not your husband. When you know that in 3 days you're going to meet your maker, you spend time repenting and praying to God and asking for forgiveness. You're over there letting him press your ass. Okay. When you go and meet the Lord, you will see your soul. So now she needs a new heart, and you might think that you know how the story goes. You know, she needs a new heart. She's in love with this guy, so you might think you know the conclusion. But let me tell you, unless you've watched this movie before, you are not going to see the ending coming. I promise you. And finally, her 3 days is up, and then she dies according to this scene. Okay, in this scene, guys, take note, she is dead over here. Okay, that's what they've covered her face, all the things that indicate death. Okay, now Majid is sad and he's drinking and doing all that stuff because the love of his life is dead. The news hits him hard, and then hey, move. If you want to die, there are less painful ways to do it. Move before the stupid guy. Unless the guy driving the car was playing Grand Theft, there is no way that car was going to hit that. Like he was very far away, saw a human being and then drove into the human being. But then in the next scene, I heard something that shocked me.
Gonna die, bro. She has less than 24 hours, but she's dead.
Wait, she's now gonna die? I thought she was already dead. Guys, do you remember that scene where she was pronounced dead? And she's still walking around. Oh my God. Now she has 1 day and she's still walking around over there. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry for everything. This is all my fault. Please forgive me.
I'm confused. Is she a ghost or something? Why is the mom acting like she can't see her? What's happening? What's going on? And this was not even the worst part, because guess what happens? In a grand gesture of true love for her son.
My sunshine, if Chantal is your happiness, then she must not die. I am donating my heart to Chantal for immediate transplant.
Kalsum Sinari decides to donate her heart to the girl her son is fucking. And even that was not the worst part. Oh my God, what the fuck? She killed herself to do it. She slit her wrist. What the fuck is this movie, bro? Why would you even think this is good for your son? Who gave her this solution? This is white people shit. You're a Ghanaian mom. You don't do this shit. What? I told you wouldn't see it coming, and if you saw it coming, then you watch more Ghanaian movies than I have, because I didn't see it coming. What the fuck? And after all this stupid shit, somebody else steps in at the end and fucks things up to the 1000th degree.
And during that period, I met a very, very special person. Who gave me a second chance to life.
Oh, that's so touching and lovely. And because of the circumstances around your whole thing, you guys are going to stay forever together, right?
For me to be standing here
I can't. No, I'm sorry, I can't. I still ask you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will ask you to stay tuned for the part 2 of this movie, because this video is already too long. Let me know what you think of the movie. Let me know if you watched it when it came out. I watched it when it came out. Okay, I watched it when it came out. I've forgotten a lot of it, but I remember watching it and thinking, wow, This is dumb as fuck, bro. And even though Majid loves Appiah so much to do all those stupid things, he still doesn't love her more than I love you guys. And I'll see you guys soon in another video. Sing the song.
I go never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe. People, I go never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video if you know you're